first became famous at Toulon.
Yeah. But I think yeah.
The what? Republic? What's that?
The 14th.
You know, Jules Ferry. Thanks to him, the school became conservative.
Thanks to who?
Jules Ferry.
Very good. What an interesting old book. And, you know, you just find anything here. But I know you're pretty well loaded down, so I can't. Loaded too many things to carry. You already have too many things to carry, or I would buy this for you to sort of brush up on history.
Brush up on your French.
Do they have any maps of Burgundy?
Right. Well, you use those for further the education of young people.
The airport. Heavy fall. Cuba's only 2 hours.
Well, it'll be same time as Florida. It's I'll get there about 9 o'clock tonight, Cuba time.
Florida is the same time as Indiana. Just an hour ahead of this.
Jimmy didn't catch the speech yet, did you?
No, take it over. No, that's for lynching. Pictures.
I'm gonna want better had an area.
Appreciate it. The order on the days. They're going to wedding on Barbara and Mildred.
You can't have what? Tell me.
You can't even have your car keys.
No car keys?
They won't let you have your car keys. Anything
No
that
camera?
That's why
no cameras. I don't know why no cameras. Go down and around.
We'll take your picture when you go in.
Don't go up there.
I'm serious, I doubt you'll get in there.
This is America.
For everybody's safety, I guess. We're just relaying what we're told to relay.
What do you say?
No more than 2 keys. You can't have more than 2 They're only hearing it from what people.
We're just here to tell you what they may check on. You may get up there and they look at those things and say, well, that looks good. But it's just a chance. We can't tell you not to. If you want to try it, if they say, yeah, if they say you're going to give them up, then no. Yeah, it's just a gamble. Counter several policemen downstairs. Reiterating that stuff. All right, where did you hear you?
Okay.
So you're all prepared, huh?
Is that the Klan?
That's the Klan. Well, you can't see them from here.
Where are they?
That's. Terry, I went through that security checkpoint. I mean, I was in East Germany. It was communist. But I was not subjected to this stuff. I know they went out.
I didn't know. It seemed like they were. Oh, Terry, your camera is sequential. They're gonna search you, I guess.
I've been to communist countries, and I've never been searched as thoroughly as I've been searched here now.
How's that make you feel?
Like I'm living in a fascist state.
What do you think about not allowing my camera down?
Oh, I mean, there's a bunch of crazy people obviously supporting them. It looked, I mean, it's hard to tell the balance. To me, it looked like there were more people supporting, but, you know, from the perspective, yeah, I could, from my perspective, I mean, yeah. I'd hate to be, you know, I'd hate to.
Security, they're taking away certain objects like keys and things.
They're taking away probably items that they determine to be being dangerous, could be used as weapons or something like that.
Okay. Well, thank you.
But like I say, I didn't have nothing in the policy making. I didn't know anything about it until what they told me this morning.
Terry,
And that's it.
ask again the first questions because I didn't recall.
What, well, the camera, you're not allowing cameras.
Yeah, because unless you're media personnel. I didn't, like I say, I didn't have nothing to do with that.
That was just come down like from somebody.
That was all made up by the people above me who are in charge of this thing. I'm not in charge of this, the whole thing.
Sure.
I'm just one street, one street intersection.
They tell you that, and that's your orders.
I don't care.
Well, thanks. feel important. I don't know.
There's some shouting.
Oh, that's a Klan sign there. Yeah, sure does.
You think it does?
Oh yeah. Affects batteries, yeah, they won't last as long.
Insecurity. Probably supported
Yeah.
with the guys here with the cohort on.
Yeah, no kidding.
American flag,
Yeah.
Where,
you know,
Yeah.
and they put people in jail for burning it. Isn't that desecration of a flag too?
pardon?
Ain't that right, Terry?
Yeah.
What's happening, man?
How you doing?
All right. Get a couple of them pointy heads in.
Oh, the police are as bad as the...
Try getting the death.
Hey, wait till these cops come past too. That would be really good. Scott, they're walking up behind you now. And one of them got a taser or
I'm
something.
gonna do it like this.
They coming now.
They coming?
Yeah, they go.
Oh my God! I know which one can't catch me.
Come on, y'all. This is for Jeff, for Evan.
Get us now.
Okay.
Make sure you focus on us.
I got you. This is perfect. You got the man over here dressed like a detective undercover.
Scott, now take one for the
Where?
I want to do it right here with white people.
All right.
You don't mind?
All right. Well, let me ask you guys what you think of the rally here as a black man, the Ku Klux Klan.
Actually, I'm beige.
Okay, beige, white, pink. Well, I said that because I think you're the object of most of their scorn.
Yeah. It's kind of like comedy. You know, it's more funny than it is anything to me. You know, because it's not. It's a big joke. Because there's a bigger picture.
Yeah.
You know, and a bigger picture is all of this which is above us, not which is down here. You know, they're worrying about pointed hats and eyes cut out in caps and KKKs, but really it's all about just we gotta love one another, man. You know.
Beautifully stated.
Look how much energy it takes to hate.
Yeah, man.
Good point.
You know, and Tim, what they say, how many more muscles it takes to frown than it does to smile? Look at all these frowns, boy. A lot of them.
That's good. Thank you.
Trying to get a glimpse. This is like a giant frown.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
What brings you down here today?
The Klan.
And what do you think of the Klan? They're spewing hatred against your race mostly.
To me, it's sick. It's sick. They're protecting the Klan. You know, I like to just come out here and look at them and see see if they look like people I work with. You know what I'm saying? Get opportunities to see the worst in mankind out here on display for all of us. And I feel like we're being oppressed. I can't take a pad and a pencil of paper to just write down what's going on in my own head. And they can get out there and spew hate and let it echo through the walls of these magnificent buildings we have downtown. You know? That to me is ridiculous, Terry.
Thank you. Well stated. Where is this ending? I get some more, but I want to...
How you doing?
Yell at them and hold their sign. Hey, can you guys hold your sign? Tell them to hold their sign, show their sign.
I say fuck the Klan!
Thank you.
Tell the Klan to kiss my ass!
I hear you, baby.
They click my ass! Tell them the motherfucking Klan knuckle handcuffs!
Hide.
Yeah, this is the best. Look at this, look at it. My God, this is the most frightening picture. Look at this. Look at this. This is right out of damn Nazi Germany.
We gotta start moving. They're gonna beat us up.
Why are you moving? I didn't go in there. So I'll meet you over there, okay? I'll meet you over there. Let's go. Move out.
Move out.
I just got here, so I don't know what happened.
What do you think of all this?
Huh? That street, that riot here? This is a, talk about Sig Heal. Jesus Christ. Who would you rather confront?
Do it left or right? Yes, sir.
Excuse me.
There's like non-supporters on this side, so if they're moving us like close to, I mean,
They
we're the
probably got the one
supporters.
earlier.
Oh, I was gonna say because
They arrested him.
Hey man, all the cameras are over there, man. Where they go?
Let's go ahead and fall back.
Hey, but isn't the whole city a free country? Isn't the whole city?
I thought you could at least walk on the damn sidewalk.
Yeah. They told me I couldn't take pictures.
You did?
Yeah.
Hell, look like police officer.
Well, my car's down there.
This.
Where'd you say? At Halls on where? This sounds real official, right? Halls? Okay.
Oh
overwhelming response. Police breathe a sigh of relief today as the Ku Klux Klan rally in Fort Wayne comes off without arrests or violence. But there was more than just a Klan rally today in the Summit City. 21 Alive's Corinne Rose will have that story in just a minute. But first, 21 Alive's Jeff Newmeyer begins our team coverage from downtown where emotions ran high.
There is a God up there in the Constitution. We can say what we want, when we want it. We're power! We're power!
About 25 rogue representatives of the American Knights of the Ku Klux Klan rallied on the west steps of the county courthouse.
We need to conquer this here black issue. You think I'm not going to play the idiot? We need to conquer these leaders over here!
An estimated 80 KKK supporters cheered speeches in a fenced-in area.
I used to live in a nice neighborhood, and then it went totally to the blacks.
Some 25 yards away, Klan opponents had a stronger showing, firing back chants of white trash. The Klan rhetoric got Northside High School student Carrie Copeland's blood boiling.
What they believe in is, it's wrong. The First Amendment, right, yeah, gives freedom of speech, but I don't think when the First Amendment was made, this is the idea of free speech. It's to avoid hate.
The only thing running higher than emotion, the police count. Roughly 400 city and county officers in riot gear kept the peace at street level, while other cops kept watch from above. Everyone who showed up subjected to a search with a magnetometer.
While the Klan rally was going on full bore, a couple of hundred people were standing in line waiting to get into the rally. Well, when they talk about white power stuff, like us being there. We've got 400 people wanting to get into the rally. And we've got 3 cops checking people. And we got 500 cops going around jerking it.
That's right. Apologies for police who reported no arrests or violence among the crowd.
Very unusual that we terminate an event like this and not have arrests. So at this stage, we're very pleased, but we are holding our personnel an additional 20 minutes.
My car's that way. I want to go to the NAACP rally off Jeff Park.
You would take a long way around. Only minor problems surfaced during crowd dispersal, normally a high-risk time for trouble. All barricades should be removed and traffic restored to normal later this evening. Jeff Newmeyer, 21 Alive News.
This is Corinne Rose. While the Klan rallied downtown, another group assembled to show unity and diversity.
The uniting factor here is a dream of hope, a dream of peace.
At the AME Turner Chapel, hundreds of people sang, held hands, and prayed together to praise Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s message of peace. That anger is too easy, love is too hard, but that we can overcome hatred if we come together.
I think it's important that we all remember that we're all striving for the same goals in terms of peace and harmony, a decent job, an economic way of life that doesn't cause hardship. And so, you know, we're all striving for the same things, and we don't want to lose sight of that.
From the church, it was on to the NAACP Unity March from Lawton Park to Headwaters Park. The line of marchers stretched down the length of Clinton as they crossed the Martin Luther King Memorial Bridge. For many people here, this was not necessarily a protest against the Klan, but a symbolic stance for unity of all.
I'm here to honor Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. I'm here as a school teacher of 5th graders who feel it's very important to celebrate diversity.
We need to celebrate diversity. We need to recognize the wonderful gifts that diversity gives us and to represent that position with unity today. And it's an honor to be here.
The underlying theme is to respect what Dr. King preached, love one another, and celebrate diversity. Signs at the rally declared that hand-me-down hate is not the answer. Perhaps children's innocence proves it best, that hatred is not an instinct, it is learned. Corinne
We're a non-violent organization.
When people say things that are false or evil or espouse hatred, you have to stand up and speak out against it.
Good evening, I'm Lee Kelso.
And I'm Karen Hensel with a special edition of News Channel 15's Weekend Report.
For the first time in nearly 2 decades, hooded Klan members rallied in downtown Fort Wayne today.
Our News Channel 15 team coverage tonight includes the Klan rally, Unity rally, and pictures of the last Klan march in the 70s. We begin on the steps of the courthouse and the chant of the KKK.
From the moment they stepped on the Allen County Courthouse steps, the Ku Klux Klan shouted its message of white power. Klansmen preached for nearly 2 hours to a crowd of about 300 people. 40 of them rallied to protest the Martin Luther King holiday.
We need to stick together, brothers, because not only are the blacks against us, the white nigger lovers are against us.
The Klan says it's not racist, but during the rally, the group said it doesn't support interracial couples. Negroes should be shipped back to Africa where they belong, and Hitler was a scum because he didn't kill the Jews right. KKK supporters couldn't get enough. Non-supporters with Stop Hate signs just wish the Klan would go away.
Bigotry and racism is not wanted in this country, and it's not the answer by any means. And it was a bunch of ignorance.
Some parents brought their children for an education. This woman wants her 5- and 7-year-olds to learn early that the Klan is wrong.
How come they letting this even exist? If we're trying to teach our kids to not be hating and teach them not to have racism, why is it going on in Indiana?
During the rally, police kept Klan supporters on one side. Non-supporters were kept on the other, but no place for observers.
Well, we just came down to observe, and I think personally that this seems to be kind of like socialism at its best. Why should, they don't separate political parties when when you go to support anybody.
Overall, it was a peaceful rally. No arrests, just differences of opinion.
There was a lot of screaming. I haven't seen anyone start anything violent, so.
Drake Hill Burns, News Channel 15.
Fewer people showed up at this rally than police had expected. In fact, police outnumbered the spectators. News Channel 15's Paul Newton picks up our team coverage now with a look at how police prepared for the protesters and problems with the KKK that never really came.
The barricades are brought in before dawn. Armed officers doing the duty usually reserved for street crews.
I don't know where the traffic will go once it gets up to the barricades if it's on the east side of the intersection.
Cars left out overnight in the square around the rally site are towed before the Klan even comes to town. Just after 10, the rally, still 3 hours away, police hit the streets. The buildings around the courthouse are searched for signs of anything or anybody that doesn't belong.
Might as well take it off. Okay? Take it back to your cars. Gentlemen, once you come back, once you take those back.
By noon, the force keeping the peace in Fort Wayne hits close to 400.
I was in Atlanta in the 60s, so this don't look like anything to me. But I'm scared.
The Klan takes center stage at the courthouse steps. On both sides of the block, KKK supporters, protesters, and the curious are photographed and patted down. Police search for pistols, knives, even pens and pencils. Anything easily turned into a weapon.
I think it's kind of foolish that in a free country we can't even bring a pack of cigarettes to a rally, and I wanted to find out what it was all about. I think by having 300-400 officers down here, they're probably making more conflict than they'll ever develop.
Police presence is obvious here, some not so apparent. Up on the rooftops, around 10 officers are keeping watch over the crowd. That crowd also includes staff members from the county prosecutor's office, ready to haul in any offenders. Paul Newton, News Channel 15.
Security checks were so thorough, there was a long line of anti-Klan protesters who couldn't get in the gates before the rally ended.
And while the KKK rallied, the NAACP, the interfaith religious community, and a coalition of Fort Wayne groups met to promote racial harmony. Tara Brantley reports on 2 events attracting hundreds.
Under the Christian symbol of religious unity, the message of racial unity began at Turner Chapel AME Church with a program honoring Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. in prayer and song.
It's really beautiful. Everybody is just all mingled together, and they are just together.
And once the service ended, many people here packed up and headed out to the Unity March and Rally, which began at Lawton Park.
it's important to bear witness. It's important to make a statement that we believe in peace and justice, not hate and violence.
When people say things that are false or evil or espouse hatred, you have to stand up and speak out against it.
After marching, the crowd of more than 200 made their stand here at Phase 2 of Headwaters Park. They were determined to let their message of racial harmony be heard.
We say we will not tolerate injustice from anyone.
Now, just think, many of us would not be here if it wasn't for the Klan demonstrating at the courthouse.
All right.
Well, now, in our case, we come together to share our love and compassion instead of focusing on hate.
These people who gathered here today were trying to bring everybody together. Do you think that's a good idea?
Well, yeah, but I don't know if it's going to work against some people, because that's the way they were taught, and that's the way they're going to stay.
And now that both rallies are over, today marks a new chapter as we look back at the history of the KKK in Fort Wayne.
The roots of the Ku Klux Klan in Fort Wayne trace back to the early 1920s, a time the Klan was gaining power all over the country. Christmas Eve, 1922, crosses burn brightly in Fort Wayne and across the state. November 11th, 1923, Grand Dragon D.C. Stevenson leads a Veterans Day Klan rally. July 1924, crosses are burned in a vacant field next to a black family living on Lawn Avenue. Later that year, anti-Klan groups fight back. Klan offices in Fort Wayne are burglarized and set on fire. 1925, Anthony Wayne Klan number 22 meets regularly at 299 West Barry.
We don't know of any lynchings or people being run out of town and the usual sort of stuff you associate with the more violent Klanic activity in the South.
The Klan peaked in Fort Wayne between 1923 and 25, boasting over 2,000 card-carrying members. People like businessmen, factory workers, and lawyers. At the time, the Klan was the driving force behind Indiana politics. The 40s were a pivotal time as Klan activity declined. But in the 60s and 70s, Fort Wayne saw it jump back to life, revived with a new social and economic instability. In 1965, copies of a Klan newspaper are distributed on Bluffton Road. 1978, Klansmen gather for the first meeting since Fort Wayne's Unit 20 was rechartered. That same year, the Black Jessies claim responsibility for beating a white guard at International Harvester. This Klan outfit was found in a home on West Jefferson, and the last hooded Klan march in Fort Wayne was through the streets of Waynedale in 1979.
Historian Mike Hoffield told me to his knowledge there were never any whites-only doors or blacks-only doors.
It is worth repeating that the Klan chose this weekend for the rally because Monday is the national holiday honoring Dr. King. Many branches of government will be closed then. Tonight at 11, our special coverage continues. Join Scott Klein and Tara Brantley with a look at today's rally from start to finish.
Well, the Memorial Coliseum was packed today.
Sure was. Fans, young and old, came to see the Harlem Globetrotter.
Hundreds of people turn out to celebrate the diversity in our community. I'm Julie Persley. I'll have the story coming up.
Sean Yancey has the story.
Believe in the white race only, white power! White power!
Nearly 30 members of the Ku Klux Klan came to Fort Wayne spreading their message of white supremacy.
I have a dream that the Negroes are shipped back to Africa where they belong.
Non-supporters of the Klan answered back with their own message. The Klan is demonstrating to protest Monday's Dr. Martin Luther King holiday.
I don't believe that we should shut down our schools and our post offices and everything else for the holiday. I don't agree with that.
The Klan rally today drew on both supporters and non-supporters. But by those non-supporters coming down, did they give the Klan exactly what they wanted? Is the Klan ultimately winning because they drew you down here?
I don't think so. I think that we need to show, support for the groups that are standing against these people.
We have just as much right to be down here as they do. If nobody comes down and shows that we don't want them here in Fort Wayne, then, how are we going to keep them out?
Many ventured downtown just out of curiosity.
I told you I was 47. I'd never seen an actual Klan rally, and I'm interested.
I just came down to see it and just to look. I didn't come down to support or non-support. I'm just here to look upon.
My parents all along have told me about this coming up, and I want to experience and to see the hatred that this country has.
Some say today's rally was anticlimactic, with just 80 supporters on hand versus more than 200 non-supporters who say they're still hopeful America can find racial harmony.
But I think at some point we have to stand up for what we believe in as well, and that we support each other as races.
Sean Yancey, 33 News Watch.
Despite the shouts on both sides, the real shocker today is what didn't happen. Police tell us not a single person was arrested, not even a report of property damage or vandalism. In fact, today's massive police force did such a good job of keeping the peace, even the officers are surprised.
At some point in this rally, we could very reasonably expect some sort of violent confrontation.
Long before the Klan took center stage, police were holding their own demonstration of force.
Don't let anybody pass, all right? And like you say, once they go in, they're in for good.
I never saw so many cops. Yes, it's a very good idea.
More than 400 officers filed into the streets of downtown this morning. Sharpshooters made their home among the rooftops, a watchful eye for potential violence. Bomb squads checked the rally grounds for explosives.
Don't pin that yet. Let's get across the breeze.
Even military paramedics on hand to brace for the worst. And as crowds arrived, police put into action an extensive security check.
They're taking my pictures. I got 6 policemen running their hands all over my body, and this is like the 3rd time I've tried to get in.
In fact, far and away, the single largest group here today wasn't the Klan or their supporters, it was the police. And that massive presence may have been the reason for the low turnout.
What you saw was really 3/4 of the Fort Wayne Police Department today.
You've got 2 minutes to leave. If you don't leave by that time, you will be arrested.
There were some scuffles as police tried to clear the courthouse after the rally.
I mean, look, I'm trying to leave and you're touching me. Why are you touching me? Is that your civil right to touch me?
And without the violence, today's rally did make history. Police say it's the first ever in Indiana without a single arrest or injury.
Just exemplary planning, exemplary conduct. As a police chief, I'm extremely proud.
Chris Parenti, 33 News Watch.
Just blocks away from the Klan, civil rights advocates were praying for peace. Nearly 400 people attended a church service and unity march in honor of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Julie Pursley has more now in our continuing team coverage.
People of different races, religions, and backgrounds came together to pray, celebrate, and unite as one.
I was real pleased to see that all different type of ethnic background came together today to, seek peace.
Martin had a dream of dignity for all.
I think this was the way to do it.
May all that is ours be filled with strength of character to confront our differences and with love and respect.
They are even asking for blessings for those who don't agree with their message of peace.
They are doing what they want to do, and we're doing what we want to do. And only God has control of everything. So I'm not even focusing on them. I bless them too.
The people who turned out for this march say it's not only symbolic of the man who walked before them some 30 years ago, but it also shows how much they care for this community.
It's a way of showing by putting my body on the line, I guess, that how strongly I feel, especially on a day where the Klan has felt comfortable enough to come to our community. It's a positive way of showing what I think of Martin Luther King.
Those here say they hope this unity and diversity will last long after this weekend.
The people who we are their examples and role models will know that the civil rights movement did not die with Dr. King, but that it lives in the hearts of those of us that are bold enough to stand up and say we will not tolerate injustice from anyone.
Julie Pursley, 33 News Watch.
Our community salutes Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Details coming up on a couple services this weekend for you. The blizzard of 96 keeps a grip on the East Coast, leaving residents saying enough. That's coming up, but first, help solve a crime. Coming up next, the Crime Stoppers Crime of the Week. Michigan Museum. There's going to be a celebration there called the Celebration of Freedom. The event will include music, readings from Dr. King's speeches, and a history lecture. The King celebration is underway